Oh, da. Well, I don't know that I'm going to be at Zagreb on. I don't know what that one is. I don't know what that means. I think that's somebody else. Uh, how's your family, and do you miss them a lot while on tour? Well, yes, I do. I miss my family terribly when I'm on tour, but again, that's one of the reasons why we do a limited amount of tours, so I don't have to be away from my family for large periods of time. Sue says, how awesome was it to play at Prague Power USA this year with Ashes of Aries? It was really phenomenal, and again, I can't say enough about Glenn and all the folks at Prague Power. We were ecstatic to play, and we had a great time, and treated as awesome as ever. So thank you to them as well, and hope to see you guys again there sometime. Thanks. Cool metal, double metal horns. Fabian, what was your inspiration to start singing, and how did you experience that? You got talent to do that. Did you have professional singing lessons? What do you do to keep your voice healthy? Yes, I have had lessons. My inspiration for singing probably started out when I was a kid, dancing around trying to do Elvis impersonations. It just, from a very young age, I like to perform. As far as keeping your voice healthy, it's tough. I mean, it's just one of those things. You just try to do the right thing, eat the right foods, drink the right stuff, sleep, do a lot of sleeping and things like that. But it's tough, especially when you're on tour. As a lot of my fellow vocalists on the last tour experienced, we all had a bit of a time with weather and everything else. Would you ever consider working with Iced Earth or Pyramids again? Now I'm a one band kind of guy. Ashes of Aries is my band, and this is what I'm doing, and just ecstatic about doing it. We're having a great time doing it, having a great time writing together and performing. So that's all I need. And Thessaloniki is waiting for us, and appreciate it. Some of the best times is the first show that I ever played in Greece was there, and it was phenomenal. Joseph asks, would touring in support of Iced Earth be an idea you are willing to consider? I doubt that that's going to happen, man. Honestly, certainly we would consider it if it was ever to come up, but I doubt it's going to happen. A little bit of a weird conflict there, and we're not going to do that. And not in a conflict in a bad way, just just one of those things. True Bias, let's see, who are your influences in singing? Man, to me, this is the guys that I grew up listening to. Bruce Dickinson, Rob Halford, James Hetfield, Jeff Tate. I mean, the list can go on and on. Russ Anderson from Forbidden, Chuck Billy from Testament. I mean, these are the guys that kind of I started to pattern myself after when I was starting out doing metal. So, what was the best performance for you? I have no idea. That's going to be up to you guys. Are there any negotiations ongoing for headlining European or UK tour? Not at this point, man. We got a first. This is from Andy. This is our first record out. We don't really expect to be doing headlining tours on our first record. Maybe second, third, well, down the line somewhere. But we're happy to get out there and do what we can for you guys. And as soon as we get more material, I'm sure we'll be much more marketable for a headliner. Max asks, would you make a vocal tutorial? Question troubles me at least for 2 years already. I can't really do a tutorial because for me, I'm not a teacher. I only know what I can do with what I've got, and I can give a suggestion to people, and I've already done that as far as just kind of be yourself and try to accentuate what you've got. But I'm not one of those guys. I'm not going to get on here. I'm not like a virtuoso. I just do what I do. Giannis asks, what are your hobbies? Anything non-music related? Sure. I like to collect toys and stuff occasionally. I'm a Batman freak, if you can't tell back here. So I kind of do that stuff. Play games with my kids and things like that. Francisco, which singer or vocalist would you like to share a stage or record a song, and why? Wow, that's one I would really consider deep thought, man. There's so many great vocalists out there, and it would be an honor, obviously, to sing with a lot of them. I keep kidding around with Tim Owens about doing something, a duet or something. So maybe that's something we can work out in the future. But we'll see how it goes. Christopher asks, which person do you, with your heart and soul, want to meet? That sounds a little personal. I don't know. Is there I don't know if my wife would want me to meet a person with my heart and soul.